If you made it here, this message is for you. Now, when I'm filming this, it's around the full moon in Libra 2023. However, whenever you are receiving this message, be open to it and note that there is still something here for you. So make sure that you take inventory. Also, make sure that you subscribe, hit the notification button, and make sure you check the link in the description box for other content that you can find with me in it. Thank you so much for joining me for this wonderful message, and I hope that you sit back, relax, and let's go. When I am filming this, it is around the full moon in Libra 2023 in April. And you might be seeing this a little bit after, you might be seeing this years after, but whenever you are seeing this, this is still gonna make sense to you, and it's still gonna be something in this message that is for you. But specifically during this time period right now in all of our lives, there's so much going on, and there's a lot of truth that is coming out, a lot of honesty that we are facing. And so at this moment, we need to be very sensitive with ourselves and with other people. Now, I can't really go into all the astrological elements of this, but what I can go ahead and do is simplify it down for you so you can understand what is going on right now. If you are feeling very off, just off balance, like you feel like you're trying to step right, but you keep on going left, and nothing is making sense. You're feeling a lot of restriction or resistance. You're trying to have a relationship with someone, but communication keeps getting thrown off, or you guys just keep like missing each other's jokes, or not really being able to have a really good conversation without it turning negative. This is because the full moon is in April, and there's a lot that's coming out and a lot that's coming up. I want you to be very careful, okay? Not to get caught up in what others say during this time period. This could be a time where you could take what someone says very personally. You could end up ruining a really precious relationship, or you could end up taking something that's going on at a job and get really sensitive about it and end up quitting when it's not your time. Also, I want you to be very careful about the way that you treat yourself. This time period is calling for you to just work on your inner self. Work on you. Don't go out with people. Don't try to get in the mix. What you need to be doing is staying home and just working on some self-care. And a lot of y'all need to journal. You need to meditate. You need to fully understand. You are coming to a great point in your life where you know what you should be doing. You know where you should be going. And you're getting ready to get to this next level where things are going to be really different and things are going to be changed. And you can already kind of feel that. And during this time period, it's just going to be a time that's going to really push you forward towards that change. So there will be some clarity that will be given to you. Clarity about friendships, relationships, jobs, whether you should be doing something in a certain way or whether you should be doing something else. So just be really open-minded to following your intuition and your guidance on it, and knowing that you know what's best for you. And if it feels good, if it feels like some sort of relief, chances are that it might be kind of the answer to what you are looking for. Now, that's not talking about everything, but most things, that's how you're going to know if that's the decision that you should make, because there is going to be decisions that a lot of us are going to have to make. And you need to be in the best headspace for that. You need to be in the best place to receive clarity. You are going to be guided, so just keep yourself open. But what I also need from you is to also be honest with yourself. It's okay if you can't admit the truth to anybody else, but you have to be honest with yourself. And that'll be a way for you to set yourself free during this time period. Don't fall into the delusion that you are not loved, because you are very loved and you are cared for. And despite what your life looks like right now, you are working on creating a better reality. Allow yourself to create that reality, and all is well. So if you've been rocking with me for a while, you know what's coming up next. If you're new here, let me explain. I have 3 crystals here, and they're each going to stand for pile 1, 2, and 3. With each pile, there's going to be a crystal, there's going to be an herb, and there's going to be a personalized tarot message to help you further understand this time period and get through it. Now, the only thing I need from you is to just take a deep breath in and release. And then to go ahead and choose between pile 1, the Tiffany's crystal, pile 2. I might mess this name up. It's Chariote. Chariote. The spelling's there for y'all. And then pile 3, the Amethyst. Now, if you feel drawn to more than one pile, that is totally fine. But just go ahead and you can pause the video here, take a couple more breaths, and then I will see you in your reading. Pile 3, Amethyst. Give a close up. Okay, Amethyst. Off jump, I was shuffling the cards straight up. It said, it just clearly, this is going to be a love reading. And I'm like, huh? And it's like, kept coming through. This is going to be a love reading. This is going to be a love reading. So if you made it here, pile 3, I'm getting some strong hints that there are things going on in your love life that you need a little bit more clarity on. I'm going to give you facts about Amethyst. Sorry. And you guys should definitely work with the herb Rose or Damiana. Rose, I can definitely see for the self-love. Let's the Damiana for other reasons. But, okay, see, that just flipped right out. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. I don't know, man. Why does this not feel like it should? There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Chemistry. Okay. What else do we need to know? It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Okay. This is why. So I was feeling this. I was like, why does it feel like this like relationship like isn't working out? Okay. For my pile 3s. You have someone in your life and things are going in a certain way. And I feel like you are self-sabotaging what's going on because you feel like it's too good to be true. You might believe that this other person, oh no, they're like doing stuff. It's them, it's them. I have to tell you, pile 3, it's you. You need to stop sabotaging your relationship. Whatever you have with this person, it's real and you're safe. And I feel like you don't think that you're safe, and that's why you're doing this. And okay, I have a problem, and I can see other people having this issue as well. When you grow up in like a house of fear, or like at school you were bullied, like a fearful environment in some way where fear was like heavily enforced and used as a tactic against you, you actually get really comfortable with fear. And that's what some people don't understand. They think, oh, you spend all this time being afraid. I guess once you get to a place of safety, you're finally going to relax and chill out. But that's not what happens. You get so used to the fear that when you have nothing to be fearful about, you create fear because that's easier. You know how to handle fear. You've been dealing with fear your whole life. What you don't know though is how to handle yourself in a safe environment. That alarm was just confirmation that this was for you guys and that this is real, and that honestly, allow yourself to be safe. And if you're not in a relationship, you're about to be in one, and it's going to be very serious. And I need you to not ruin this for you. Like, don't ruin this for yourself. All is well. You are well, you are fine. Let's get some like actual cards. Yeah. You're not really guarding your feelings. You're missing the messages here too. Wow. The resistance is strong. You have a very strong resistance to this situation. Wow. Okay. And there's two queens here. I don't know what that means for you. I'm just gonna mention that. This person might have like done something to somebody in the past, or they might be with someone, or someone from their past is still around, and it might be making you feel like perhaps you shouldn't pursue this relationship. Okay. There's something that you are not seeing. clearly. Like there's just something here like you are like refusing to see. Okay, this person does value you and does want you. Just so you, if that was something you were contemplating, like, do they want me? They do want you. Definitely. Yeah, you're not seeing a lot. I really, honestly, I feel like you're just not seeing that, like, you're sabotaging this. You are absolutely sabotaging this. All your thoughts. There are, like, swords here. There's cups. You're okay. You are just fine. And what you need to know during this time period is, honestly, babe, you should be alone. And not be alone for the sake of you to deserve it, but, like, getting hints of like desperation and sensitivity and just like a lot of intense emotions that could arise around you and this person at this time. And you just need a moment to come back to yourself and understand like that you're good, that you're solid, that you're safe. Work on your root chakra. Like hands down, you need to work on your root chakra for real. Like these red cards as I'm saying that too, like that's definitely confirmation. Please work on your root chakra. It is, I have a grounding, a root chakra and a grounding meditation. Link will be in bio. Also, before we continue on, make sure that you subscribe, hit the notification bell, share with your family and friends so they get these messages too. And also check the link in the description box for all the other content that I do. I think you will be very excited. When you meet your soulmate, you'll feel calm, no anxiety, no agitation. I feel like sometimes the strongest people in the morning are the people who cried all night. Yeah, I feel like you really like this person and you guys vibe and everything works out and it's good. But you are coming up with excuses or you are doing stuff or you're figuring things out that don't need to be figured out. I feel like during this time period, you need to know that you might be careful falling like delusional or disillusioned to what's going on amongst you and this partner. You are definitely might be misinterpreting a lot of things. And I think you're misinterpreting them again because you're trying to self-sabotage this. Let's get one more card. I feel like you need like a bunch of cards. Not like a bunch, but just a bunch. Life is art. Paint your dreams. Sing your song. Enjoy the dance. Life is a great big canvas. Throw all the paint you can on it. Life is tough, but so are you. This was a lot of stuff about life. So, wow, that was a lot of stuff about life. So I think off jump, just kind of wanting you to understand that, like, I know that there's probably, like, life is probably going on for you, and you probably are, like, a little bit going back and forth about what's truth and what's not and what you should be doing. I promise you what you need to be doing is focusing on yourself and trying to figure out how you can stop self-sabotaging. If you need any more advice, you know where to find me. Thank you, Pile 3. I'll see you next time. Okay, this is for my Pile 1, the Tiffany's crystal. Probably not what you thought a Tiffany's crystal would look like. And here's some facts about the Tiffany's crystal. Things that you can kind of know, ways that you can really understand how to work with Tiffany's crystal. And you know, I'm always going to give you this herb. Y'all's is lavender. And I think that's really fitting that the Tiffany's crystal and the lavender are coming together as one. So already we're going to be working with my ethereal deck. And I feel like because this is very like associated with kind of like angels, I'm really getting this sense that something magical is coming for you guys. I feel magic in the air, maybe even love. What's coming up for my Pile 1s? What do they need to know right now? What is Pile 1? Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. Pile 1. Okay, Pile 1. There is a third party situation going on here, which is interesting. It's like 2 masculine energy, 1 feminine, but it doesn't have to be like that. You guys even got the 3 of Pentacles here. But I feel like this like third party situation has more to do with work and with you coming together with these people and actually creating something in partnership. I said third party. I just wanted to, you know, get you excited. But third party situation here where you three are all going to be working on something together. It really feels career based. For some of you, it could be more of like friends coming together, you know, working on a party or a social event. But but it's gonna be something where you guys all are gonna feel very accomplished. Too many cards. Let me. I know you want to give me one of those cards, so too many cards. What do you need to know? Oh, okay. You don't have to wait anymore. I think, yeah. Yeah, you don't have to wait anymore. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. You are either going to work with these two other people and create something, and it's something that you should totally do. And like, you don't have to hold yourself back anymore or restrict yourself from doing it. You might have a lot of doubts and fears about if the thing is even going to end up working out. Keep in mind, this is just two other people. I know I would mention masculine and feminine energies at the beginning of this. It's you and like two other people. It could be just one other person, but definitely I'm really getting like 3 partnership. Okay, but then for others of you, it is you are already in this partnership and you already feel like it's not working out and you don't know how to remove yourself or get yourself out of this situation. You don't have to wait. You will be given the guidance and the clarity, and you'll be able to just go. So I think like you're building this up in your head, and what you need to know is you don't need to do all of that. Yeah. There's definitely an ending around this. Like this is all coming to a huge end. So if you were like wondering what was going to happen, okay, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Love yourself first. And passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So yeah, you need to just really follow yourself on this one and understand that everything is working out. Again, I was talking about this time period. You're going to know, like, you're going to have a decision that needs to be made and you're going to know what to do. And honestly, for you, I think you know the decision that needs to be made. It kind of feels like it's the decision that you're more like afraid of, the one that you're like, I don't know, that's the one that needs to be made. And for some of you, it just feels like that's not what you wanted to hear, that you kind of wanted to hear that it was going to be rainbows and butterflies. And I'm not saying that that's not how it's going to end up. I just really feel like you might be like somewhat a little fearful or just a little hesitant about going through with whatever you have going on. And you don't need to be hesitant. I'm more open-minded and really understand that all this is happening for your growth. And it's teaching you to put yourself first, because that's something that I'm getting, that, yeah, you're like way too concerned about like kind of helping other people or making sure other people are doing well, that you're missing out. And you need to give yourself love, self-care. Take a bath, put some lavender drops in your bath, light a lavender candle, just do something during this time period for you to really be able to connect deeper with your higher self. And those are going to be things that will definitely connect you deeper. Also, don't forget about the Tiffany's crystal, because just I don't know how to tell you this, but what you have going on is just not very stable and long lasting, and it's definitely ending, and you definitely have a decision that you're gonna have to make. So choose well. Okay, it was nice. Make sure that you are subscribed, that you like, and that you follow for more. And also, I promise you, you're going to want to check the links in the description box, because I do have more content beyond YouTube, content that you might find very interesting. If you are smart, you will understand. So go check the links in the description box immediately, and I will see you next time for your reading. Okay, this is for my pile 2, the Chariote. You will, like I said, the name will be there. There's some facts for you. And then you guys also have an herb. Yours is mugwort, which mugwort is one of my favorites. So I feel like during this time period, it feels setting. So off the jump for you guys, I'm getting that you are getting deeper in touch with your spiritual gifts. you might be someone who you might be unaware that you have spiritual gifts. However, a lot of things are occurring for you. You're feeling a lot of different things. You're noticing just a lot more kind of like supernatural stuff in your life. And you might be getting curious, or you're someone who you know about your spiritual gifts, and you're being called at this moment right now to explore them in a deeper way. Whoever you are, you have spiritual gifts. Hi. Make sure that you are just kind of being aware of them there. Protection during this time is going to be very important for you. And just, anytime that you are ready to explore, let me know. Before we continue on, pile 2, I am going to have to ask you to please subscribe. Hit that notification bell, and make sure that you share this with your friends and family and who else ever you think might need just a little, understanding about what is going on in their life right now. Okay. So what I'm just really strongly getting to is that, like, you guys are here to share your gifts with others as well. And that's why you're being brought to this time period. You are especially being called to be alone. I feel like something for you when you're alone, especially something about meditating or something at night, very supernatural is going to occur for you. It's not going to be scary as much as it's going to be very eye-opening for you. The supernaturalness that I'm talking about isn't necessarily like ghosts or like goblins or anything. I think it's all going to hit you randomly. Like, you're going to get just like this huge informational download with just a lot of like guidance and wisdom. And you're going to be like, wow, like these are all the answers that I wanted. And just like, bam, it just hit me. And now I know what to do and where to go and how to move. And like, your situation is really going to end up changing because of this event. So make sure that you are meditating. I know that you feel like someone who might not be a strong meditator, but try to meditate during this time, specifically at night before bed. Also, pay attention to your dreams. The message that I'm talking about that is going to give you the guidance and the clarity that you're seeking is like beyond this. Is going to come in your dreams. Like, I'm telling you something that like night. So your dreams, definitely watch them. Okay, that was kind of like a lot that took place right now. I think you wanted to come out. Thank you. Oh, okay. You are starting on a new adventure. And so you're starting on a new adventure. There's something here about money. I feel like you don't want to start this new adventure because you feel like there's not enough money, or you're just now starting to get the money and it's like very new to you, like everything that's taking place. You might feel a little like shaken and on wobbly ground. You have you're doing pretty good. You're not doing terrible. I feel like there's just like newfound wealth here, newfound experiences. You're really just starting something new, and things are just really changing, but like they're changing for the good. However, you are still stuck at this like different mind state, which is kind of weird because it's like you believed that you could level up and you did level up, but now you're coming back into your like mind and yourself, and you're like getting worried and nervous. I think just like panicking that maybe it won't always be this good, or how are things getting better, or how are they going to get better? But they're getting better. They're getting really good, and they're going to keep getting good. You just have to stop holding yourself back. Like, the universe is really trying to tell you right now that the world is yours, and that you have all the opportunity, the potential, you have all the tools, you have the right connections. And if you don't, you are like solid at creating them. You're going to be blessed with all of that. You are already moving very forward, and you already kind of have an idea that you're doing good and doing well. So like, don't let anxiety and panic and stuff of the past kind of tear you down. So that's something else too. So you are going to this next level, and in a way you are already there. The last thing that the universe needs from you right now is for you to work on your mind state. You really are someone that needs to get deep control of how you feel and what you think, because that's what's stopping you from getting to the level that you're supposed to be on. And again, this opportunity, whatever you're starting, whatever is like coming for you, it's gonna be very prosperous. It's gonna work out. You're just kind of holding yourself back, and also it's gonna work out quickly. Like, it's gonna, the moment that you stop and you start to like gain more control. You don't even have to be in complete control. Just gain more control over your mind and actually just start like walking towards your like goal and just allowing whatever's supposed to happen for you to kind of happen, allowing yourself to go to that next level. And I'm telling you to put the work in. Like, do the work, and just note that once you start putting even just a little bit of effort in, everything is like, it's gonna come. That's what I'm telling you. Like, the like universe is pretty much like, hey, you're gonna win. Like, the world is yours, and it's not even that you're gonna win. It's like you've already won. The world is yours. What do you want to do? Like, you want to go here, you want to do this, you want to go shopping in Paris, you want to have dinner in Berlin. Like, what are you trying to basically do is what the universe wants to know. And then the universe is telling you, great, put some thought power towards it, put some work towards it, and then boom, it is yours. And so all you have to do is believe that. And I know it might seem easier said than done, especially if you've been living the same mind state for a while and you're not used to things getting good and being good, and you might start to self-sabotage. So this time period, you are being called to be by yourself, to understand your spiritual gifts, and to get in control of your thoughts and your feelings, and to note that is a spiritual gift in itself. And you know, I was talking about the message clarity in the middle of the night. You actually might be watching this in the middle of the night, and this is the message and the clarity that you needed. All right, pile 2, that was really straightforward for you. I think that you know what you got to do. Meditation is going to be key, love. And note that you are being taken care of. You have been blessed with the opportunity to win. The world is already yours. So please, just take it. Again, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get more messages like this, and check the link in the description box so you can find even more content that I do outside of YouTube. And you have a beautiful night. See you soon.